When the prison guard came to check the cell, he couldn't find the inmate. Sensing trouble, he rushed inside only to discover the man standing in the corner, watching him with a mocking smile. The angry guard slapped him across the face, but instead of getting upset, the man simply smiled with satisfaction. He had already figured out a way to escape effortlessly. The next day during routine inspection, the guard again couldn't find the man. Assuming the guy was hiding in a corner again, he entered the cell only to find it apparently empty. Glancing up by chance, he spotted the inmate hanging from the wall. Furious, the guard beat him mercilessly with his baton. The man offered no resistance, and after the guard left, he once again displayed that eerie smile. These two attempts had helped him perfect his escape technique. He stretched out his arms, constantly adjusting his position, attempting to physically become invisible by evading the guard's detection. The daily cell checks became his experimental playground. But this time was different. No matter where the guard looked, he couldn't see the man. Little did he know the inmate was right behind him, mimicking his every move perfectly. The guard finally began to feel afraid. He sensed the man was nearby yet couldn't locate him anywhere. Suddenly he noticed an extra shadow on the floor and spun around. The man didn't even try to hide. Predictably, another beating followed. Despite his body covered in bruises, the man still wore that smug smile. Building on his experience, the man drew an eye on his palm to simulate the guard's perspective and anticipate his movements and thoughts. Through rigorous training, his invisibility technique reached perfection. In this tiny cell of barely 60 square feet, he achieved complete invisibility. The guard was nearly driven to madness. This time he was determined to catch him and show no mercy. But to his disappointment, he searched every corner without finding the inmate. Even more disturbing, the shadow on the floor had vanished. Before he could process this, a hand tapped his shoulder, then knocked him to the ground. Terrifyingly, even lying on the floor, he couldn't see anyone. The enraged guard tried to charge in to find him, only to be punched back out. This thoroughly terrified the guard. The inmate was like a ghost, completely invisible and untouchable. Unfortunately, before the man could escape, his sentence was completed and he was released. Upon release, he discovered his girlfriend had married a wealthy man. But this didn't worry or anger him at all. With his invisibility skills, he could freely enjoy the rich man's possessions, including his wife. To find out what happened next, follow me. The rest of the story is coming soon.